I don't have an intro.
Do we ever anymore?
That's the intro.
Get therapy.
I'm not reading.
Get therapy.
What's up, Wikimaniacs? Welcome back to another Am I the Asshole Friday. I'm your host, Josh, and I'm joined, as always, by John and Sean. What's up, boys?
Hello, the Browns are here.
Oh, so we're straight up just not doing an intro. Not even we're just starting with the intro music, or how does that work?
Who knows, Sean? Who knows?
I guess you edit it, so I mean,
You're going to have to tune in to find out, Sean, if there's going to be an intro or not.
won't.
I know.
How are you boys doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. I'm going to start packing tomorrow. I'm ready to leave, baby.
Oh, yeah. Where are you going again, John?
I'm going to Mexico and I'm going to Honduras.
Is this the cruise with your mom?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I will be passing by Houston. So
Wave as you go by.
Nice.
bye, Sean.
Did I get is that why you were asking me about Korean barbecue?
Yeah.
Well, boys, do you want to hop into some stories?
Let's do it. I got a game to watch after this, so we got to go. We got to go.
Let's take our time.
Fuck. No, I'm hanging up on your episode, brother.
Wow, the disrespect.
It never ends.
I
Really.
never miss a Charger game, ever.
I miss a Leafs game almost every week for you guys. To be fair, there's way more games, I guess. All right, let's hop into the first story, cross-posted by Phoebe the Fan on our subreddit.
Votes.
And the title is, Am I the Asshole for Naming My Baby Something Unconventional?
Ooh. I want to say no, unless it's some unhinged shit.
I just fear it's a white child name like something Asian as fuck.
Oh, I thought you were just going to say a white name.
No, a white child named June Cook or something like that. Like, I don't
I
think
understand.
that should be
But what if
big.
one of the parents is Asian?
Yeah, well, then that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're just saying if two white parents.
Yeah, if two white parents named their kid June Cook, I'll be like, that's weird.
Okay. All right. So you're saying maybe asshole? What do you say?
Yeah, I've learned that we could say need more context. That's now allowed. So
That's
Yeah.
that's never been us.
No. Just
We
Erica
always
can do
assume.
no, we're setting precedents here.
that. All right. So I, 29 female, recently gave birth to my first child, a beautiful baby girl. My husband, 31 male, and I spent months deliberating over the perfect name for her. We're both into mythology and literature, and we wanted a name that felt unique, but also meaningful. After a lot of back and forth, we settled on Nixarine. Nixarin?
That's fine.
That's fine.
It's a combination of Nyx, the goddess, the Greek goddess of the night, and Irina, which means peace in Greek. We thought it sounded poetic, strong, and unique. I will put that it's spelled Nyxiryn. So it's a bit wild.
Not as wild as Elon's kid spelling, but sure.
True. I shared the name with my family a few weeks ago before she was born, and the reactions were mixed. Some of them thought it was cool and different, but others were clearly taken aback. My mom said it was a mouthful, and my sister-in-law, 34 female, was silent for a while before saying, well, it's interesting. The real drama started at a family dinner after the baby was born. My aunt, 62 female, who is never shy about her opinions, asked me what we ended up naming our daughter. When I told her, she immediately burst out laughing, like a full-on cackle. I was taken aback and asked what was so funny, and she said, "You seriously named your kid that? Poor child. You practically cursed her with that name." I tried to keep my cool and asked what she meant, and she went on a rant about how Nixarine is a made-up weird name that would just make my daughter's life harder. She said that she would be bullied in school, that no one would ever spell it right, and that we were trying too hard to be unique. She went so far as to call me selfish for giving her a name like that, and said I was setting her up for a life of frustration. I snapped back saying that it's our baby and our choice of name, and that she should respect it. She then accused me of being sensitive and said I wouldn't last in the real world if I couldn't handle a little feedback.
Oh my
but you're offended by a name.
Well, I don't know if
Okay.
she's offended by it. I think she just thinks it's stupid. But yes, I
And
agree. I think
the
that's
moment someone clapped back at someone that, hey, I think your feedback is stupid, she's offended. So is she really surviving the real world right now?
No, I guess not. I don't listen. I don't agree with that statement. I think that's a dumb statement. I was just saying I'm clarifying her statement on the name. The whole dinner turned awkward, and my husband and I ended up leaving. Now I'm starting to second guess myself. My mom said my aunt was out of line, but also added that people do have a point and suggested that we might want to consider a more normal name. My husband said we shouldn't change anything just because a few people don't like it, but the whole thing has left me feeling conflicted. So am I the asshole for naming my baby Nixarine and getting upset when my aunt called me out on it?
No.
No.
The only person you're gonna need to nix out of your life is your damn grandmother, because she's or aunt, whatever, because she tripping.
I was gonna say, I don't think you're the asshole. I do think it is a wild name, but I think that's fine. My thing with most wild names are just go the Filipino route. Just have two first names. Have a crazy wild one, then have one they could put on like a resume and get a job. Nixarine might be tough in corporate, but hopefully we live in by the time Nixarine is older, we live in a place at a time where not just white names will get you a job on a resume. So, yeah, I don't know. I would say, Nixarine, Samantha, you know what I mean? Just fucking something easygoing to where if they don't like the bold choice, they could fall back on something else, a plan B, if you will.
So they asked two different questions here at the end. I don't think you're an asshole for being upset that your aunt called you out, but I do think trying to go so far out of the way to be unique and naming your child something that is going to cause them grief in the future. You know what I mean? Like they're going to hate this name. I can almost guarantee it. You could have gone with like Irina or Nix. Like you could have done one or the other. You had to combine the two. That seems a little bit extra to me.
See, that's kind of iffy.
I don't
That's
know if
kind of
you can
that's kind of
guarantee
iffy
it.
to me, though. Yeah, that to me that's kind of iffy. Like names, it is again. Everyone has like different cultures, backgrounds. To what Westerners think is a weird name is perfectly normal on the other side of the world. So
Sure,
I
but
think
this isn't a
society.
name
I know,
anywhere.
I know, but I'm saying society should just be more inclusive and accepting about people, as opposed to like, why are we normalizing kids getting bullied just for names? That should
Right.
be the
I
conversation that
understand
we
what
should
you're
be
saying.
having.
I'm telling you what it's going to be like. I'm telling you
I
they're
know.
going to go to school and they're going to get bullied.
I know that as someone who didn't like my name growing up, because I hated my name growing up.
Right.
It's like, okay, why should I be ashamed for what the name I was given? I should be proud of it. People should shut the fuck up and mind their own business is what I'm getting at.
Right.
I think we all agree on that.
Yeah.
I think while people may get bullied, not everybody hates having a weird name. I know people with weird names that love their weird name.
Fair.
So it's just like, could they like it? Yeah. But also the second name in the is normal always.
Is always the
I'm not going to out the people with weird names in my life, but they'll have a unique name. And then the second name is a normal white name per se.
Right.
Like,
and I think I'm not arguing like if you are from a different culture and have a different, like a more unique name in like compared to like a classic white person name, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that's, wrong. This is just like, these are two presumably white people trying to be extra and at the expense of what I think is going to be their daughter, like their self-esteem, their embarrassment in the future. So that's why I'm saying consider change the name, but at the end of the day it's your choice.
it sounds like Reddit thinks that this person's the asshole for Nick's
Reddit clowned on this person.
I'm going
Really?
I'm going hot take. I don't think it's that bad, honestly.
Same.
I think
That's
as
fair.
long as it's not like an obviously different culture, like this is a white baby with a weird made up white
Presumably a white baby.
name. Presumably. I mean, just who else is naming their kids Nixarine? But I mean, like, I think as long as it's not culturally obvious that it's another culture's name, like a appropriating type shit, I think it's okay.
I'm not even saying asshole for the, like, because appropriating Greek is, I mean, that's not what I was going with. I'm just saying it's going to be your child is going to have a harder life, I think, with this name.
Look, I know people with weird names and they're totally cool.
Sure.
They love having the
Absolutely.
weird name. They don't have any problem with it. So
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could see like, I don't know. I think I'm just fine with weird names, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. We can agree to disagree on this one. I just think I think it's going over the top for no reason when you could have picked one of those two beautiful different names and had it be a unique name, but one that your child will not end up hating. I think.
Normal is boring sometimes.
Yes. Okay. Fair. Yeah. So like I said, Reddit deemed asshole. Ghost lower score hoster said, I have an unconventional name and life has been hard. Less opportunities in pretty much everything, and everyone judges you by your name. It's a fucking curse. I won't ever fully understand the selfish motivation that parents have. No forward thinking, no awareness of what your child will go through. OP, to be honest, if you like the name so much, change your name to what you choose. If you don't, please learn from my experience above. My name haunts me everywhere I go. Soft, you're the asshole. And then Constant Cry 188 said, too bad your aunt had to nix that name.
Wow, same
Made
joke.
that pun already.
Same joke, yeah. I mean, they met it weeks ago, so.
I gotta say, well, I came up with the flyer, right? Society, do better. Please be more accepting about people's names.
Yes, I think you guys are arguing different things, or you are anyway, John, that you're saying society should be. And I agree.
Yeah, I think we all agree on that.
I think it should be. I think it should be fine to name your child these things. But I just don't think we're there yet, for sure. Look around the world. We are definitely not there yet.
I'm hopeful, and I'm the most pessimistic person in the world.
Listen, I think it's good to be hopeful. So
We're
I
all
also
gonna
hope.
die.
Jesus Christ.
Right. I mean, yeah.
When you put it that way, I agree with you, John.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. If there's a weird name, I think it's the perfect opportunity to have a normal second first name. Filipinos got it right, y'all.
Or make it their middle name. You could do that too.
Nah, but then you're showing you're a bitch to your aunt.
I meant before the aunt thing.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Cross posted by Sarcastic Fantastic 23.
Cool
on our
name.
subreddit.
That is a cool name.
It's great, yeah. And the title is, Am I the asshole for crying when my boyfriend let his best friend's wife alter the dish I made for dinner?
That's disrespectful as fuck.
I mean, if they're adding salt to it or like sriracha, I feel like that's a-okay. You know what I mean?
This
Like
bitch,
if they
put
like
pepper.
if they like a spicier food or they need salt, everyone has different tastes when it comes to that. If they're trying to like fucking, I don't know. I feel like this is okay. I mean, I would definitely ask. No, actually, knowing my bitch ass, I would probably just eat it and then talk about it in the car later. Like, that shit needed salt, right? That shit was.
That's the route I am going with, Sean.
Yeah. So I can see how it's definitely rude. But also, I think if I invited somebody to my house and I cook something and then they added salt or asked for hot sauce, I wouldn't be upset. If they try to alter it completely somehow, or like, I don't know, what they could do to make it so offensive. In my mind, I'm thinking they just added salt or sriracha. But I'm excited to see what they do.
I'm going with the full like boba route in this situation. They're trying to make it cleaner. They're trying to make it better because they don't know what the fuck is in it. So I'm going asshole, not the asshole. I don't remember.
Okay. I think I understand, but all right. So my boyfriend, 28 male, and I, 22 female,
Illegal.
met at work 2 years ago. So 20 and 26. Not the craziest we've heard.
Were you her supervisor?
No. I was working part-time during undergrad and he was a customer. But after a couple months, we started going out. I really love this man and nothing has happened on the scale before, so I'm very confused about it. My boyfriend has a very tight-knit group of friends. I am very well acquainted with them and their girlfriends. One of them, Dave, just got married to Ellie. Ellie is an excellent cook and often hosts dinners, and everyone brings desserts to those dinners. I am the youngest in the group, so most times they brush off my requests for contributing or bringing it in a dessert. However, the last time I asked Dave and Ellie if they wanted anything extra, like wine or some sweet dish for dinner, they said I could bring one of those sweet dishes I made for my boyfriend. I'm Indian, and even though I can't cook as well as my mom, and I'm, well, in a different country for studies, I called my mom up and had her teach me how to properly make a
Feeling like
specific.
John was exactly on the button for this one.
I called up my mom and had her teach me how to properly make a specific Bengali sweet, which is my favorite. I had my friends taste it and they said it was great. My boyfriend ate some and said it was excellent. Except last night, I greeted Ellie and I kept the dish in the kitchen. When the food was brought out and my boyfriend told everyone I made it, I saw that someone had added cinnamon powder to the sweet, which you never have the sweet with cinnamon powder. The dessert tasted like cinnamon and I felt horrible. Though everyone said thank you and it was good. I think my face gave it away and my boyfriend took me aside and said that Ellie had told him that my sweet looked too white and thought some cinnamon might bring some color into it.
I knew it.
By the way, I don't know if she meant too white as in culturally or if she meant
I think like
dish.
the actual color of the dish. Yeah.
I thought so too. I don't know. I just felt awful and started to tear up. My boyfriend then defended Ellie and said that his friends already think that I'm a child and to not make a big deal of this and we'll talk about it.
Breakup.
Yup.
I told him Ellie asked him first, couldn't he have told her not to add cinnamon to the sweet? He told me he didn't think it was a big deal and asked me to drop the topic on my way home. I didn't text him goodnight, and this morning he said he was sorry and said my crying made him feel like an awful person. I don't know. Now I think I overreacted. Am I the
what's
asshole?
crazy is like, man, I feel like such an awful person. Let me fucking make it 1,000 times worse by totally disregarding your feelings and telling you to fucking drop it.
And then playing the victim the next morning.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm definitely going not the asshole in this situation. And Sean already kind of alluded to it. I would break up with this guy. For one, he has a very close-knit friend group, and it's most likely that's going to be his constants for whoever know how long. If you guys end up progressing in the relationship, chances are they're going to be part of your lives moving forward. And the fact that you told us that they already disregard you so many times already because you happen to be the youngest person in a group. One, that shouldn't fucking matter. If it's a friend group, there's no hierarchy. Whoever is the fucking boss bitch in this situation, right? And two, the blatant disrespect of not asking you, the person who made the damn dish, but instead going to your boyfriend because they don't respect your ass. That's a red flag to me. You are justified in your you feeling the way you feel. And like I said, I would dump this fool.
Yeah, it gave me like when someone calls and said, "Can I speak to the man of the house?" type vibes. It's like fucking disgusting.
That part.
Yeah.
To be honest, I didn't get that. Maybe that's on me. I just thought, she's closer with the boyfriend, so she'll ask the boyfriend. But it could be that. It could definitely be that.
I mean, she made it though. That's why I felt that way. Like you should be going to the person who made the dish.
Who made it? Yes.
And like it sounds like they're close enough that this wouldn't be that big of an issue. You know what I mean?
To me, yeah. Sean, why I got that is because OP did say something about like every time I try to bring something, they always brush me off. So I feel like it's a recurring situation.
Not just that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I think you should definitely break up. Like I said during the story, like the disregard of your feelings, the immediately backing, not even technically his friend, but his friend's wife over you is weird. And the fact that, he just let, he had the dish, said it was excellent, but then still let her fuck around with it is crazy to me. So yeah, this guy just really doesn't care about what you think or how you feel. So I think it's a pretty easy breakup.
Yeah. And then doubling down after the fact and being like, just drop it. Like, we'll talk about this later. Like not even realizing he was in the wrong and like apologizing and being like, you know what? My bad. I'll talk to Ellie or I'll talk to whatever. I forget her, like the guy's name. But anyway, I'll talk to my friends and like sort this out for next time. And like not even standing up for you at all after the fact or even apologizing is like, yeah, this is over. You know what I mean? Like that
They're playing the
confirms.
victim afterwards,
Yeah.
and most likely he's gonna be the one that wants to be consoled, even though he should be the one consoling OP.
Exactly. Yeah. Being like, oh, you're crying made me feel like an awful person. It's like,
Well, because you were in the situation.
yeah. So there is an update. Reddit deemed not the asshole, of course.
Yeah.
And then they write a small update in the post and then a big update afterwards. So Ellie saw this post. My boyfriend texted to see if it was me, and I said yes. He said we need to talk, and for safety purposes, my best friend will be there.
Wait, her best friend or his best friend?
Her best friend will be
Her
there.
best friend, gotcha.
Yeah. On to the actual update. He said that we need space from the relationship. I think with the way the post blew up and what happened because of the post, I should clear up a few things. I never asked if I should leave my boyfriend for this. I asked if this was an overreaction, my crying. But having thousands of people tell me this was racially charged, Ellie wanted power, my boyfriend is shitty, etc., my brain went haywire. My boyfriend called yesterday, and when I got there to his house with my best friend, Dave and Ellie were there as well. Ellie was crying, and Dave looked really pissed at me. My boyfriend told me to sit down, and Dave started on about how I could make a post that most people in the dinner party would recognize and know, and could shame Ellie and my boyfriend.
I hope this goes viral again so they can have a second shaming.
Dude, this had like 30,000 upvotes. So
Fuck yeah.
My boyfriend was silent and wouldn't even look at me and was only shaking his head. I felt like I was a kid being scolded by my parents with my elder siblings disappointed in my action. That is what it felt and looked like. I admit I was very spineless of me, but Dave went on for like a minute, and I was just looking at my boyfriend waiting for him to defend me. I asked Ellie why she would alter my dish after telling me to bring an Indian dish. She said that she thought Indian food would be brown.
Racist.
I was going to say.
Racist.
I wasn't sure on the racism up until that point when I read that.
It sounded like at first I was just like, okay, she thinks she's hot shit in the kitchen, but she doesn't really know anything.
Yeah.
She's probably not racist. I'm wrong. She's racist.
Yeah, because if she said, like, I thought that dish was supposed to be like a browner color or something like that. Instead, she's just like all Indian food.
Yeah, all Indian food should be brown.
That's crazy.
Oh, fuck.
She had one curry one time, and all of a sudden everything is brown.
Curry is so colorful.
And I was about to say, like,
there's green, there's red, there's yellow.
I feel like the whitest Indian orders are like, butter chicken or like chicken tikka masala, which are orange or red.
Yellowish orange, yeah.
But not even brown.
Yeah.
So if anything, brown is like Japanese curry.
It's true.
True, yeah.
So this person is just a racist and an idiot.
Yeah. They go on to say this woman has had more Indian friends than I, and she thinks Indian food is brown. She grew up in the UK, for fuck's sake.
Well, that explains it, guys. That explains it all, really.
Talk to him, Sean.
I mean, come on. There's got to be a reason why every British person that comes to the United States is like, holy shit. Like I'm watching. I think I've seen at least 3 different British food accounts come to Texas, eat Texas barbecue, and be like, "This is the greatest meal of my life." And I'm just like, how many Texas people are going to fucking England and being like, "Wow, fish and chips have changed my." It's not happening.
We have made so much enemies with British people.
Good. We beat y'all in 1776, and we continue to beat you every day.
Whoa.
Just kidding. The people that beat you were all racist, so I'm not even rocking with Washington, actually. Like, I was an evil man, actually.
Yeah. I don't think either side was good. So
that's probably true. They're probably also racist. Yeah. So actually, we are better. Thanks, Josh.
You're all colonizers, okay?
Yeah, that's fair. That's why John and I are here. We're taking back land that also does not belong to us.
Yes.
That's a crazy statement.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Browns, like the food, are here to stay, people. Okay?
So the comments, my friends, and people around me telling me his friends came to him first, not me. He said he didn't think the sweet was that big of a deal. I told him I would never let my friends alter something he spent 3 days learning, getting people to taste it, and getting his mom involved in. He saw I put a lot of effort into it,
That's
so why
true.
let her alter it?
I didn't even know it took 3 days to get this all down.
Yeah.
Making
that's true.
anything in general is a fucking labor of love and
100%.
labor of labor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially something custom like that to feed a group of people is labor intensive. And for them to just fucking alter it without even, I would have gave this person Ellie a pass if she had asked OP.
Yes.
Like, hey, can I add a little bit? And if OP said, you know what, that's not how it is culturally, and they still went, then I probably would have still flamed the fuck out of
Yeah.
Ellie.
Like, honestly, if Ellie put it on her plate, got her portion, put cinnamon on her portion, honestly, I don't think it's a huge deal. Not a big. When you're altering the entire dish for everybody to have, that's insane work. Like, even with the salt and hot sauce thing I said from earlier, that was me assuming they got their portion and then added salt and hot sauce.
Yeah,
Not that
yeah.
they added salt to the entire dish or put hot sauce on the entire dish. That's crazy work.
So Ellie started to cry and said that she wasn't being racist and that she didn't know that I put this much effort into it, and now she couldn't host dinner again. I said I use fake names, so why does it matter unless she and Dave went around telling people? My boyfriend told me that he didn't expect this from me. My best friend piped up that he expected my boyfriend would have a fucking spine. So I guess they were both disappointed.
And
God
I fucking call cap on Ellie not knowing that it takes this long. If she happens to be like the cook, the best cooker in this, she should know how much work it involves making food.
100%.
But I think she only knows what she knows about food.
Oh,
She
this
thinks
bitch
it's a
probably
lot.
caters.
But again,
everything.
I can't imagine that she knows that much about food if she thinks all Indian food is brown. So it's like,
Mhm.
True.
yeah.
My now ex-BF told me in front of Dave and Ellie that we need some space. I told him to get lost. I don't know what my best friend said to him after that, considering I left my boyfriend's flat. So now I'm crying on my best friend's couch. His best friend keeps giving me peach schnapps, and my relationship has toppled over. I wouldn't have stormed out had he looked at me once. He just looked 100% on Dave and Ellie's side and acted like I was the one with the problem when she caused me hurt. If his friends come first when they caused me hurt, where would I have been if I had decided to marry this man? My friends are good to me and are acting like I'm some fragile glass. I've even heard my best friend and his brother whispering loudly from the kitchen, and his elder brother wanting to threaten him via DMs. I hate that it's come to this, considering I have always been the mom to the friend group. I'm drunk while writing this, so have some grace in the comments. Also, if you're an incel like those people in my DMs telling me I'll never keep a man if I'm this dramatic, please go away. I just thought I needed to update, and that's it. Thanks, guys. Fuck
Let your
Reddit.
friends bully Ellie.
I mean, I think they can just leave it at that. Like,
No.
Jesus.
I mean, go off, John.
That's all I
Ellie is
gotta
a
say.
racist. So,
She
I mean,
is.
I'm not too roast all of them, really. The whole friend
Yes.
group.
I'm just saying, like, if you don't want this to continue any further and just to drop it, then yeah. You don't have
You
to.
could be the
you.
bigger person, or you could be
Don't.
like Houston Texans wide receiver Stephon Diggs, who said, "Fuck it, I'm never gonna be." He said, "I will never be the bigger person," because he almost got in a fight right before the game, and he was like, "I don't care if I'm by myself or if I got millions on my back. I'll never be the bigger person. I don't forget anything." I'm like, "Oh,
That's
shit.
me.
That's
That's
the
what I was
most
gonna say.
John thing I've read ever." Actually.
Physically, I can never be the bigger person. So why start?
Yeah.
True.
Whenever I read that, I was like, if that's not my boy John to a T.
Wait, that is John. What's he doing down there?
And I can dig that, man.
All right.
Damn.
Moving on.
All right. Moving on to another story. This one's posted by Throw RA Opposite Lower Score Poet. And this title's crazy.
Oh, no.
Am I the asshole for kicking my mother out of my wedding after she brought my ex as her plus one?
That's gotta be justifiable. But I wouldn't say it's asshole. This is much deserved.
Yeah.
I gotta hear more. I'm pulling an Erica here, all right?
Sean was too stunned to speak.
Kick her out. I don't care. Yeah.
I, 30 male, started seeing June, 29 female, about 3 years ago. My mother has never really liked June for a couple of reasons.
She brought her there so she could do the does anyone what is it? What do they say in
Oppose-
weddings? Yeah,
Oh,
wait.
opposed to the blah blah blah.
Speak now or forever hold your
Oh, yeah,
peace.
yeah,
Something
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
She brought her there to do that shit.
The main reason she didn't like June was the fact that June doesn't let my mom push her around. She kept firm boundaries, which I really admired, and she even helped me do the same.
Good on you, June.
My mom hated this, calling June controlling and wishing I hadn't broken up with my previous girlfriend, Margot, who my mom loved. I was with Margot for 5 years, and it was horrible. Margot was very controlling and manipulative and always guilted me into things I wasn't comfortable with. But thanks to support from friends and my sister, I was able to leave her. It was hard, but I had help, and my life has improved since then. My mom was very upset with this, but relationships don't last, so she eventually let it go until I started dating June about a year later. When June and I announced our engagement, my mom didn't freak out, which was weird considering how much my mom hates June. She was very calm, but I just took it as she was finally accepting this, and I didn't think much of it. Everything was fine and smooth up until the wedding. I gave both my parents +1s to the wedding since they both remarried after I graduated college. So I'm not close to their spouses, but I gave them the option of inviting them. We had a very small ceremony, just immediate family and a few close friends. After the ceremony, me and June went to take pictures and then met back with everyone we invited to the reception, which was pretty big. When we got there, my sister and June's best friend / maid of honor ran up to us in a panic. Before they even said anything, I spotted it. My mom was at the table with my dad, my dad's wife, and Margot.
Jesus Christ.
I wanted to freak, but June kept me calm. I walked over, pulled them both aside, and simply told them to leave. My mom tried to explain that Margot and I are soulmates and that June is just in the way of true love, but I wasn't hearing it.
How down bad is Margot to agree to this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
To be
you
this-
haven't moved on, Margot?
Crazy. I didn't care. I just got my best friend to escort them out, and I returned to the party where luckily, after a few moments, I was able to relax and enjoy it. I really didn't think this would turn into something huge, but me and June just got back from our honeymoon where we didn't have our phones, and seeing mine, I saw hundreds of texts from family members. They all think I was an asshole for kicking my mom out of her only son's wedding. For the record, she was there for the ceremony, but apparently was really upset she was kicked from the reception.
You think?
Here's a summary of my family's thoughts. Some think I could have just ignored Margot and didn't have to freak out. A few others, including my dad, think I should have just kicked Margot and let my mom stay, but after the stunt my mom pulled, I didn't want her there either. I'm starting to second guess myself since everyone is really mad. June and my sister are on my side, but I fear my dad might be right and that I should have just let my mom stay and made Margot leave. So I've come to Reddit to ask, am I the asshole?
Nah.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so at
That's
all.
a
No.
wild thing that everyone wanted her to stay. If she really wanted to be at her son's only wedding, she wouldn't have pulled the stunt. You know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah.
obviously it doesn't mean a lot to her if she's willing to, risk that. So then fuck it. She shouldn't be there. Also, the reception is a celebration of this marriage, which she
Very clearly
verbally
didn't want to
said
do.
did not approve of. So it's like, why should she be there anyways if she doesn't want to celebrate the love? So yeah, fuck it. Kick her out.
Nah, agreed. You had all the reasons in the world to let mom and Mar go, because it's like they had an intention to go to your wedding to ruin it.
Tomorrow go.
You know what I'm talking about? Good shit, Sean.
There it is. I want to kill myself.
Well, don't. We need you here, brother. But yeah, they had all the intentions in the world to ruin the wedding. And yeah, it's good that your maid of honor came running. She's like, hey, this is the situation. You guys nip it in the bud like so fast and enjoy your life. You don't need them in your life. As a matter of fact, take an account of whoever family members agreed with them and also start slowly. Well, actually, don't even do it slowly. just
Yeah.
cut them out of your life completely.
Yeah, let the Mar go.
Oh god damn it. I wonder how many of them know like the Margot of it all. You know what I mean?
Probably not as much as like your immediate family. You know what I mean? Like,
I'd give them a chance. And then even after the Margot news, if they're like, well, she should have stayed, it'd be like,
No,
all right,
fuck that.
Yeah,
I'm not
sounds
gonna
right.
be a
You're
bigger
out.
person.
you're fucking out. You're
Yeah.
you are cut.
well, I'm 100% with what you said, Sean. Like, this is a celebration of our marriage, and you are trying to actively destroy that. So why the fuck would I let you stay here? You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
you don't give a shit about this marriage. Why are you being such a baby online to all your fucking like relatives? Fuck her. I no contact absolutely after this. The disrespect to your marriage, to your wife, is crazy. I would not put up with that shit.
No, but
And-
seriously, how down bad is Margot for her to
That's
agree
what
to this
I'm
shit?
saying, bro.
That is insane
Yeah.
work.
You had
You
to
gotta
agree to go
feel
along
real
with it.
bad about yourself getting ready for this wedding. Like,
Yeah.
damn, this is
It sounds like
This
your
is where I'm
mom.
at?
It sounds like the mom wants the son to marry an exact replica of her, and it's gross.
Yeah.
I love how the mom was like, oh, your fiance is so controlling and demanding. And then like he described Margot with the exact same word. She's controlling, manipulative,
Yeah.
demanding. It's like, oh my God, she has no fucking clue.
No.
Well, at least Sean, at least OP probably doesn't want to fuck his mom.
Yeah, nobody does.
No one ever would. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, never in what I said did I say people want to fuck their moms. All right.
So Reddit said not the asshole, and Kaneko said not the asshole, and gave a great like basically message of what you could send to those relatives. Quote, my wife and I will not be starting our married life together tolerating disrespect and sabotage. My mom's actions were beyond reprehensible, disgusting, and more than deserving of being removed from the celebration of my beautiful wife, and I'm committing to our lives to each other. You are more than welcome to allow toxic people to destroy your happy moments, but this is not something I will tolerate for myself or my wife. End quote.
This motherfucker's a publicist, bro. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Wait, that was a Reddit? That was just
A Reddit, like, this is what you should send to people, basically.
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Shout out
That's
to
some
whoever
P-
that was.
Hey, they work at PR. You could tell.
Yeah. Shout out Kaneko on
Ooh,
Reddit.
Kaneko.
Kaneko.
Good job.
I hope OP just copy pasted that and sent it
You know.
to family members. All right. Moving on to the next one here, posted by Macra,
Margot?
lower score Wilkes. Margot. Holy shit. Doesn't matter. Who cares? This one's titled, Am I the Asshole for Not Babysitting the Kids for a Weekend?
And that's for not babysitting.
Are these your own kids?
Great question, Sean.
Are these your own goddamn kids? I feel like that happens a lot on this show, unfortunately. Oh, I gotta babysit. Motherfucker, they're your kids. You just gotta watch your kids. That's not
Yeah.
babysitting. That's being a parent.
Being a parent, yeah.
Yeah.
We did a video a while back where it was a mom wanting to have their boyfriend babysit, but it was like, yeah, I don't want you to be a father figure to them. I just want you to be like an adult figure. But hey, babysit them because I'm going to be taking a class, but you can't golf with your siblings.
Okay.
I'm going to lean in that this is not this person's actual kid.
All right.
Okay.
And Sean, it sounds like you are leaning towards they are the kid.
Yeah, just because that feels like it happens quite a bit sometimes.
All right. Well, let's see which one of you is correct. So, me, 36 male, and my wife, 32 female, have 2 kids, ages 5 and 8.
Fuck.
So it is their kids.
Mm.
I work full time and make close to 6 figures.
So
Wait, close to 6 figures? So just a
normal job.
a normal job. I mean, higher paying of normal, I guess, but still. My wife works part time and brings in less than $40K a year. She takes care of the kids most of the time while I bring in the money.
I'm sorry. You cannot be talking like this under 6 figures. Even over 6 figures. You should. If you're at 101, you shouldn't be talking like this. So if you're under, I don't think you could talk like this, buddy.
Also, she's working part time and bringing in less than $40K. If she was working full time, she'd be like probably close to $80K, I'd imagine, right?
And if you pay her the amount of job that she's doing around the house,
Exactly.
she should be making way more than your bitch ass is right now.
100%.
And it sounds like full time raising the kids.
Yes.
Because sounds
By
like
herself.
by herself is what I'm saying.
Recently, she planned a girls' trip for the weekend from Friday night to Monday and said, I have to watch the kids for the weekend. I think this is crazy because
Fuck you.
because she is better with the kids as a mother. And since I work so much, I should be the one going on vacation. She says that I don't know how hard it is taking care of the kids and went on this whiny rant about how she has to
Fuck
take them
you.
to school and pack lunches and help with homework. But I work longer hours than her, so I think I have it harder.
This is the motherfucker that's shitting for half the day just in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I work so goddamn hard.
I shouldn't have to babysit the kids so my wife can be lazy and have fun
It's
when she
not
doesn't.
babysitting, you idiot.
Yeah.
When she doesn't have to do the work I do. I can take off work for Monday so to babysit the kids, but I don't want to, so I can prove a point. She says I'm a sexist and controlling and selfish, but I disagree. So am I the asshole?
Yes.
Big time.
And you are all three of those things. You
Yeah,
fucking piece
yes.
of shit.
This
I
is
did-
like that TikTok that I've seen where it was like, I don't know if it was Judge. It was one of those court episodes, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then so a plaintiff was like, "Oh yeah, my wallet got stolen, and it has this, and that." And then the fucking person on the other side is like, "Your Honor, they didn't have this certain item in their wallet." And the fucking judge just started laughing. It's like, dude, admission of guilt already.
Yeah, he
This is
just
the
admitted
same
it.
exact thing. You said it on your goddamn post already. And why didn't you read what you just said, my guy? You said you don't know what it's like or how hard it is to take care of the kid. Because guess what? You never did.
Yeah,
Once.
there it is.
And like,
Yeah.
I'm going with what Sean said. You cannot be bragging about, I make close to six figures. It's either you make 6 figures or not, motherfucker. And if you were able to afford that shit, you better get your wife some goddamn help. And not even that, if you can help provide with some sort of like assistance to her, whether it's a caretaker of the house that just does like the chores around the house, that still doesn't absolve you from taking care of the fucking kid that came out of your goddamn tip of your dick, you stupid idiot. I
Yeah.
hate this guy so much. I'm sorry, I just went off on him.
You know what else is crazy about this? So this sounds like the first time she's asked for a vacation.
They're
for the
6 and
weekend.
8.
And they're 5 and 8. So it's
Oh,
like
5 and 8.
so for 8 fucking years, your wife has just been stuck at home, not having a vacation. Like,
Yes.
what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, you're such a fucking asshole. Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much to say. John covered almost everything I wanted to say, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, it's fucking insane that you can't, for 2 days, you can't be with your kids. How bad do you hate your family, dude? Like,
Yeah.
how bad do you hate them? Again, also, even if you made high 6 figures, talking like this would be kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
talking like
100%.
this in general is crazy. Like, because if you're making that kind of money, then you can pay for them to have help around the house, like John said, or you could do something like that. But it's crazy in general to talk like that, but it's especially crazy if you're close to 6 figures. That's wild. You're talking like you make fucking bank, brother, and you
Yeah.
don't. You don't.
This is the people that are like, I don't want to tax the corporate billionaires or whatever because I
Yeah.
might be that one day. It's like, all right, chill, dude.
All right, brother. You're fucking 36.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So Reddit deemed asshole.
Jesus.
OP put 3 edits here. Edit,
Here we go, brother.
Like it's gonna help, you fucking idiot.
edit 1. Okay, I'll talk to my wife about it tomorrow and explain that working long hours and being stressed out is an excuse for how I acted. Just please don't share this too much. My wife's sister uses Reddit and I don't need her seeing this and showing it to my wife.
As a matter of fact, please drop the fucking username.
Yo, please make this viral, y'all. Oh
Please.
God, Wikimaniacs, if there's
That's-
anything.
90% of the reason I put it in this episode.
Hell yeah.
Please.
Edit 2. Saying my wife should leave me is too far. She'll get over it just like she gets over any issue in the relationship.
Oh, I hope she leaves your
Please make this viral. Please.
Oh, I hope she leaves your ass.
As a matter of fact, if you see this, you bitch.
We got one more edit, John. Fingers crossed.
Edit 3. And this is all in caps. Okay, I get it. Stop commenting and sharing my post. My wife doesn't need to find out about this.
Oh, we
she'll
need
find
her
out.
to find out.
She'll
we
find
need her
out.
to know.
She'll find out.
And just for some clarity about who OP is as a person, and this is from another Redditor, so take it with a grain of salt, but it adds to the story, and I like that. So, Dick B1 Rides said,
Rides?
which is a great name. They said a year ago, he was commenting nasty shit on softcore porn videos. And when I called him out on that, he replied saying to calm down and it was not a big deal because he cheated on his wife before. We can only hope his wife's sister does find his account and helps his wife get the strength to leave him. He is honestly one of the most pathetic and vile people I've ever seen on here. And that's saying something. What a disgusting pig. So he's, and again, with a grain of salt,
No, I
sounds like
believe it.
he's admitted to cheating on his wife, also commenting on softcore porn on Reddit.
I ain't taking that shit grain of salt. That's admission of guilt already. From all the shit that he said in the past, all the shit that he can say,
Yeah.
and not even fucking take any accountabilities on the edit, dude. I don't do this often.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen you do that ever, really.
I don't know.
Yeah,
if I've
this
ever
guy's
seen you
fucking
do
pissing me
that.
off.
I mean, it's a step up from wishing harm on
wishing
people,
violence.
I guess.
I guess. I do wish harm on this person as well.
There it is. There it is. All right. Next post here, posted by OK Lower Score Emu 4012. And the title is, Am I the asshole for breaking up and kicking my girlfriend out because she went to an after party without me?
Uh-oh. Kind of after party.
Diddy. No Diddy.
Oh, no.
Man, I'm not here to plug any other podcast, but Rotten Mango has a great series on a Diddy scandal.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so good.
Damn. Every day it seems like there's something new. And I'm
Oh
just
my
like,
God.
this dude got away with this for like 20 years. It's crazy.
I cannot wait till name starts dropping.
It's nice knowing you, LeBron.
Oh, no. Anyway, what are you guys saying about this one?
She's like, I went to the after party and cheated on you a bunch of times. Then I'm with it. I get it.
I'm with Sean.
Okay. I mean, we always say you don't like any reason's a reason for breaking up with someone if you
True.
feel this.
Yeah. No.
I feel like if the communication of attending an after party is like not, given, and it was a sketchy situation all around, then I mean, yeah, like you said, Josh, like if that's a reason for them to break it off, but I don't know. I need more context.
Mm-hmm.
No, you can't keep doing this.
Sean started it. He said he set a precedent, so I'm just
Oh,
following
no.
my boy over here.
All right. So I, 24 male, and my girlfriend, 23 female, Anne, began dating in college. Last week, Anne invited me to her coworker's, Joe, party. I had heard a lot about him in the past, and he and she really seemed to have a lot of in common,
Uh-oh.
especially with their taste in music. Apparently, he was an amateur musician with a fairly successful YouTube channel.
This is the fucking yeah, so I fucked my hall pass.
Oh, yeah.
Similar vibe to that story
Yup.
from years ago.
I forgot about that one. That's crazy.
Yeah, so my hall pass is Scarlett Johansson, and then my hall pass is a D-list YouTuber singer. I'm like, wait a second.
Hold on.
That shouldn't be fair.
Joe initially invited only Anne, but when she asked him if I could tag along, he said it was fine. The party was on Saturday evening. It was a fun party with about 30 people, held at a restaurant Joe had rented out. Towards the end, though, I wandered into Anne's little discussion group, and I immediately got the feeling that nobody really wanted me there. Most of all, Anne. It was her, Joe, and a few other people. Thinking that I was just imagining things, I hung around and listened to Joe basically boast about himself the whole time. A little while later, I wandered off to get myself a drink and chatted with a few other people. Eventually, the time came around, and I went to find Anne again. Joe approached me at that point and said he was having an after party over at his house. I was going to refuse, but then he said, "Sorry, man, but only Anne is invited," while clapping me on the shoulder.
Only?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I first told him not to touch me and then said she's not going. He informed me that she already had accepted the invitation. I texted Anne immediately to ask where she was. She responded, "Sorry, on my way to Joe's. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you."
That's wild.
No.
I asked if she knew I wasn't invited, and she left me on red. Yeah, that's tough. Texts after that were all ignored. I drove home furious. I stayed up all night, and finally Anne walked in the door at 5:42 a.m. You know he was watching the clock at 5:42
That
a.m.
motherfucker did not sleep.
I recognized the car as Joe's and the driver as Joe. Nobody else was in the car. Anne waved to him cutely and laughed at something he said. Anne came inside and acted surprised to see me still up. At that point, I flatly told her that we were done and she had the rest of the day to move out. Anne was at first confused with me, and then I told her that she can just move in with Joe. She rolled her eyes and said nothing happened. She gave me the spiel about my insecurities and imagination. I said it doesn't matter. After this back and forth arguing, Anne finally relented and sarcastically thanked me for wasting the best years of her life. Anne finally moved out yesterday, and it was pretty dramatic. She said that she loved me and that I was throwing away everything over a party. Did I do anything wrong here? I feel like I'm getting gaslit.
I'm going, no.
Yeah, call me crazy, but I think I mean, not that she needs permission to do that, but also she should have like consideration and feelings. Plus, you heard her behind your back, like, I really wish my boyfriend wasn't here. Like,
Well, she didn't say that, but she was acting like she didn't want him there, basically.
well, she said most of all, Anne, right? Isn't that what he said?
That's what he got the feeling that she didn't want him there.
Oh,
she
just
didn't.
the
She
feeling.
didn't outright say that. That would be insane.
But I don't know. I mean, how else would you get the outright feeling?
Fair, yeah. Like it feels like when you like walk up to a group of people and they all stop talking. That was the vibe. It sounded like. Yeah.
But I'm just like, look, I think it's weird to have to ask permission to do anything, but I think you maybe like in things like this, you should. Also, you shouldn't even ask for permission. You should be like, that's weird that this single man is flirting with me all night and then invites me back to an after party of just me and him.
Yeah.
That's strange. I probably shouldn't do that. And then just I'll see you tomorrow. I love you. Even if nothing happened, even if, they just talked and he sang songs to her with his D-list talent.
It's like the Barbie movie scene.
Yeah, where they're all at the beach. That movie is so funny. I need to
It's so
rewatch it.
good, yeah.
But like, even if he just sang to her for however many hours, the fact that she like disregarded how you felt and then went and then ghosted you and then didn't text you back or give you any reassurance when she was there, like, hey, I'm here, I'm safe. There are other people here. He's just playing songs. I'm a big fan. Blah blah blah. No, it's just radio silence for hours. And then you get dropped off again with nobody else in the car. Yeah, I mean, where else do you expect his mind to go, really? I mean, if you do something like this. So
that's kind of where I'm at too, Sean. Like I'm like that's how me and like Juliet's relationship is too. Like we used to like, hey, I'm gonna go somewhere, and hey, she's gonna do something. We're not asking each other for permission. We're just saying like, hey, this is where I'm gonna be at, and I'm gonna be like, all right, well, just text me when you're there. Like, just let me know. And and in this situation, Joe was actually singling out the girlfriend too, saying like, oh, only I want her to go. And to me, Joe had some malicious thing he had in mind. Again, I don't know what happened. We don't know what happened in this situation, but I feel like Joe had some sort of intentions with Anne in certain ways.
Definitely. So the slap on the back
is crazy.
Only Anne's invited. Bitch,
I mean, I'm always about like trusting your partner, but in this situation, Anne didn't do a great of a job to reassure the boyfriend that, hey, it's just an after party, right? And if she should at least, at the very least, she should at least communicated with her or him and just reassuring him like, hey, this is where I'm at, and not just to be like, clingy and all that shit. Just to know that, hey, I'm safe here. I'm just hanging out with a few people.
I just can't imagine, and maybe this is just my relationship, but like someone inviting me to their place by myself, uh, and like explicitly excluding my partner, I'd be like,
Yes.
well, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
go to that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm he like I don't know. Like there are of course occasions where like I'll hang out with friends or whatever. But like you're at a party with your partner. It only makes sense that if you go to an after party, you'd at least invite your partner.
Yeah.
And if he was cool with it and was like, yeah, no, go ahead, like whatever, that's a completely different story. But like she didn't even ask him, didn't talk to him about it at all, just bailed on him at the party to go to a guy's house alone. Again, she doesn't need his permission, but not even to communicate where she's going. And like,
That's the worst part.
yeah, exactly. And like to follow up afterwards with no text for all night and then showing up at 5, almost 6 a.m. in the morning. That's crazy. That's not what you do in a relationship.
The optics are wild too.
Yeah.
Like being dropped off alone, like that's like that wee hours of the night. Not assuming anything, but I would go crazy seeing that shit.
Oh, they fucked for sure.
I hope there's some editing.
There is no edits, unfortunately. I think this was posted today as we're reading it, so there might be later.
Whoa.
Dear Parsnips 6802 said, even if she didn't sleep with him, she left you at the party without saying goodbye and went to a party she knew you weren't invited to.
Mhm.
Doesn't respond to your texts, doesn't tell you what's going on, and then tries to downplay your valid feelings. She has no respect for you. You absolutely made the right decision, and you deserve better than that. And Reddit deemed not the asshole. So
Good.
yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Last one before we hop into the Patreon. This one was cross-posted on our subreddit by True NIG Hog. And the title is, Am I the asshole for helping my girlfriend's bully get home safe?
Ooh.
Girlfriend's bully?
Yes.
Damn, this is sticky.
Never want somebody to be unsafe, I guess, but I'll say not the asshole.
I'm gonna go asshole. If my partner told me that this is my biggest op, they're also my biggest op.
Then I'm calling the OPP on them. You know what
Exactly.
Oh, God.
All right. So I, 24 male, went on a night out with my new girlfriend, Hannah, 27 female.
Wait, what was it?
Say that again.
24 and 27.
Close enough to me.
Illegal.
Yeah,
I'm just
not
kidding.
the worst, but technically speaking, by the letter of
By
the
the
law,
letter of the law.
illegal, I think.
So I was out with my new girlfriend, Hannah, and a few of her friends. When we were at our table, we noticed some loud women a few tables down. Hannah and her friends were worried because they were the girls who picked on them at school. We decided to stick around for a moment as long as they didn't notice us and leave if there was any trouble. Hannah came back later and said she bumped into Nicole, which was her main bully, at the bar, who tried to pick on her again and called her by the awful name those girls made up for her. We decided to leave and go somewhere else. Later, it was the early hours of the morning. We were all very drunk and wanted to get home. We found Nicole stumbling around outside a club in tears. She heard Hannah's voice and came up to us. She was extremely drunk and had gotten separated from her friends, and her phone had died. Worse than that, she ended up losing her glasses in the club. She couldn't see well enough to get a cab or make her way home. She pleaded with Hannah for her help, but still called her by that nickname.
Fuck that. Hell nah.
Man, you were
You
so
better get your
close.
ass back inside the bar, call a fucking cab or something. It ain't gonna be me.
Hannah wanted to leave her, but I couldn't just leave her outside blinded and drunk. I got an Uber and jumped in with Hannah and Nicole. We went to Nicole's house, and her mom was extremely grateful for us for looking after her daughter. After we got back to Hannah's place, Hannah exploded at me for helping Nicole and making her sit in the car with a girl who made her life hell in school. I argued that Nicole was alone, blinded with her glasses, drunk, and her phone was dead. She was completely helpless and vulnerable. I wanted someone to help Hannah if she was in the same position. I understand that Nicole treated Hannah awful when they were kids, but it was about doing the decent thing. So am I the asshole?
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna wait because I know John's gonna.
Yes. Again,
Okay.
if that was my partner's biggest op, they're also my biggest op. You know, if they were their number one supporter, I'll be their number one supporter. But in this situation, I mean, look, that is the most humanly thing that you can do. You were the bigger person. You turned the other cheek. I applaud you for that, for being a decent person. But if it was me, hell nah. Fuck that. You got me fucked up.
So wait, you do think he's an asshole, or you don't think he's an asshole?
I
I'm very
do think
confused.
he's an asshole for not supporting his girlfriend in a way.
Okay. Okay. I can get
But-
behind that part because I think in the last sentence, he kind of downplayed it, being like, I understand, like, he treated Hannah awful when they were kids. It's like, she's still treating her awful. Like, don't downplay that part.
Yeah, she literally called her the nickname right before the Uber.
Yeah.
I would have been like more different about it if look, I think people can sometimes grow. Like maybe when they were younger, they were pieces of shit. And then as an adult, they became better. But in this situation,
real piece of shit.
I know, but in this situation, what was her name? Hannah? Hannah's the girlfriend or the
Hannah's the girlfriend. Nicole's the bad person.
Nicole is still a bad person. So why the fuck would you help a bad person out? It couldn't be me. I say you're an asshole in this situation. Side with your girlfriend, buddy.
I would say slight asshole just for downplaying the girlfriend's bullying, but I think I don't think you should let that person get possibly harmed. You know what I mean? Like
Fuck that.
Yeah,
Stop
that's
calling
what,
my girlfriend names.
I agree. Fuck Nicole. I hate her, but I wouldn't want her to, you know, get kidnapped or God forbid,
Oh well.
like any of the other terrible, terrible things that could happen to her. You know what I mean? Like, I think OP is good for that part. I just think he's bad for downplaying. And Hannah is obviously in the right for feeling the way she does. So I think OP should just apologize. And then, like, you know, I don't know. Hopefully never run into Nicole again. You know what I mean?
Y'all are good people.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me.
yeah, I'm kind of agreeing with Josh here. I mean, I didn't even get the sense that what did he say to downplay it?
Just saying, like, I understood that Nicole treated Hannah awfully when they were kids. So just like
Still did.
not even referring to the
Oh, like the
bad
thing that
night.
happened like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's not great. But I mean, I probably would get them an Uber and not ride in the car with Hannah. I
that's
would have just
true.
been like, I did my best. You're on your way. You know, I wouldn't ride with them to make sure they got home safe, to be completely honest. I would have just been like, order the Uber. You know, good luck out there. I hope you could get out of the car into your house. I've gotten into drunk Ubers before, or I've been drunk and gotten to an Uber by myself. But again, that is probably male privilege of not having to worry about being abducted. So maybe that's just, you know, my own personal privileges. But I mean, yeah, I think I would check in with how Hannah was feeling. Be like, are you cool to ride in a car with this person? No? All right, well, send them on their way. Or, you know,
Yeah.
this is when you go back into the bar or go to the bouncer and be like, hey, I don't know that girl. She's drunk. She keeps calling my girlfriend a slur or something.
Yeah.
And, you know, have them deal with it. But I don't think there's any instance where I get in the car and then make my new girlfriend, who I'm trying to impress, sit in the car with their tormentor. And not even just their bully from high school, their bully from 5 minutes ago, when she said, hey, I don't think she knows that Hannah's name is Hannah. I think she only knows her as
the
the
whatever
the
name.
nickname. So truly, like, I think I would just reach out to the bouncer or somebody in the bar, be like, somebody out in the streets needs help. If they call the cops on her, they call the cops. If they get her help, they get her help. But, you know, as long as someone knows something's happening over there, I wouldn't leave her to the wolves.
I'm roasting the fuck out of Nicole in that situation. Like, look at you, stupid bitch. Look, you're all here by yourself. You got ditched by your friends because you're probably being an asshole. That's what your ass get. Peace out. Call an Uber.
Okay, here's the middle ground. You bully her for a solid 5 minutes while she's drunk.
I'm into that.
And
I'm
then
into
get her
that.
a cab.
We have reached an agreement, kind sir.
I like that.
I will take
like
that. I will take
But
that.
you just bully her until the cab comes. You
Yeah,
just
there
keep
you go.
roasting her.
They
Stupid
better
no
hurry
friend
up, or
having
we're gonna
ass.
keep.
Guys, I really don't wish harm in this person, all right? I'm happy that they got home.
I
This
know,
is
I
a
know you're
bit.
playing it up. Yeah, and Reddit actually deemed no assholes here, which I think
Nope,
they
Nicole
mean,
was.
I mean, Nicole sucked.
Yeah, I think they meant no assholes except for Nicole. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, I think the girlfriend's valid for her feelings,
Oh,
but
of
OP
course.
is also
For
in the
sure.
right to get someone home safely. I think
That is the human thing to do.
Yes. All right, Wikimaniacs, that is it for this episode. What did you think? Let us know down in the comments below. Don't forget, November is all you can get merch on our store. I don't know if that's what we're titling it. That's a terrible title. But
Yeah, we can figure out something. From the archive, from
Yeah.
the
Everything-
the Reddit on Wiki safe.
Wait.
I like the archive.
Everything, every merch, all at once.
The Wayback
Whoa.
Machine.
We'll figure it out, Wikimaniacs.
But basically, it's all of our merch from ever.
Christmas past.
Yeah, from the past is available on our merch shop now. Get it well you can, because Sean is deleting all the designs after we sell.
He is brutal when it comes to that.
He is
They're gone.
Wait,
so
call
go-
to action. Call to action. I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
what story it was. Make that shit go viral, people.
Yes.
I want that husband to see this, and I want him to realize that he's a dumbass, and I want that
Yes.
sister to find this story.
Yeah, I want his wife to see it more than him, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yes, make sure to like and subscribe to the podcast. John wants us to get to 1 million subscribers on YouTube.
I think
1.2
we all
million.
want it. But John has lit a fire under us
Yes.
with the help of my mother.
We're,
Hi,
we're so
Tita.
close. But yeah, if you could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. Helps the show out. Share it with your friends, family, anyone you want to listen to it with. But yeah, that is it. Thank you, Wikimaniacs, for another amazing episode. Thank you, John and Sean, for your takes today. And we'll see you on Monday. Bye.
Go
Bye.
Bolts.
Yeah.
Get therapy.